Hi YouTube, how we doing? Time for a shave. It appears that summertime has re-emerged back in the UK. So we're going for a bit of citrus and menthol. OSP. This is lemon and peppermint menthol shaving soap. The Obsessive Soap Perfectionist. It was made by a gentleman by the name of James Riley. James no longer makes soaps. He's just finished his PhD, MSc in business studies. It's tallow base and it's a bloody good soap base. James lives down in Guildford, down in Surrey. Nice fella. I say he did have a very good soap base. The scents weren't particularly strong, European scent strength, but they were very good. And that's the soap there. It's probably 4 years old, that soap. The brush for today is German. It's a HL Theta 26mm. I think they call this a bulb fan. It's like a bulb with a fan sort of effect on it. It's a 2-band Badger off the top of my head. And that's the brush for today. The razor is German. The razor is the Pills 101NE. So it's a 2-piece razor. Screw the handle, and the top cap comes off. And there's the top inside of the top cap. And there's the base plate with the tabs that retain the blade. The blade is held perfectly flat. So it's up to the user to inbuilt. Normally, when a blade goes in a razor, there's some curvature under it. I'm doing a strange thing with your hands again. That's a bad thing to put on camera. There's some curvature on it, which gives it torque and tension. On this one, it's just held permanently flat. And the blade for today's the Gentleman Super Platinum Max ×7 on its 4th use. Double wrapped. There's the blade. There's the blade loaded. Got to keep it flat because there's no curve on it. It just sits there, as you can see, like that. And the top cap just literally drops down and screws on. Obviously there's edges, concave sections on the edge of the razor for grip. This is the brush finish. Despite the lack of knurling, it is remarkably grippy. So we'll get the brush. I'll put the razor in the water the brush was in. I'll give it a few shakes out and we'll get lathering. I think off the top of my head this is video 399. Not having checked or looked. And Scott Newman bought me a coffee a few weeks ago to say congratulations on the anniversary. I think it's 4 or 5 years since we started YouTube. Might be 4 years, can't remember. Since the first video dropped. It's been a while. It all just blends together. But yeah, over that time YouTube is an unforgiving beast. You get exhilarated by it and hissed off with it quite easily. That should be enough. Nice and pasty. Not long back in the house, had a shower, got myself de-sweated, shaved the head, which was well needed. But there's no video for that one because I don't do many head shaving videos because they're boring. It's just a leaf razor getting dragged over your head. If you want to see one, there's one a couple of videos back. So lemon, peppermint and menthol. The menthol is a builder. It doesn't smack you in the face from the get-go. It's a builder. Pass by pass, the menthol level on the skin increases. It's nowhere near cryogen cold. It's nice and cooling and refreshing. And the lemon scent makes it, adds to the refreshment level. Things are in a shift YouTube wise for getting time to make the videos and edit them and everything else that goes with it. So we'll see how that one pans out over the next few weeks. But it's a work in progress. We'll stick at it, and we'll, if nothing else, we'll hopefully get some output onto the channel. So this brush is available solely from Bull Goose Shaving, and Theatre no longer make shaving brushes. The pills are still available, you can buy one of them. I'm sure Bull Goose still have stock of them because they aren't cheap. It's not a cheap badger brush. It's one I don't use very often. It's basically a barber's shop type grip. OSP can be very thirsty, and I think I might have overloaded a little bit. Just another first bit of flying over the shoulder. As you can see, we've got a nice stable lather. It looks hydrated. I can maybe just get a bit more water into it, but after 8 minutes of lathering and blether, we're good. So the Pills 101 SE. So if you hold it like that, there's no blade feel. There's not really much cutting action, as you can see. So it's almost at 45 degrees. It's not aggressive, but it is efficient. I referred to this in the past as Thor's hammer. By the power of Grayskull, whatever it is, can't remember what it is now. It was like a kid's cartoon. Who knows? Who cares? But as you can see, it's wiping away the stubble with consummate ease. Again, the Pillars is not a cheap razor. It's a considered purchase, but it's an everyday razor, in all honesty. It's so well made, head heavy, which adds to the efficiency. The only drawback of the pills is because of the size of the head, is getting it under the nose. But it gives you full control over efficiency because you either reduce the angle or you increase it. About 45 degrees is the optimum angle. So there we go, first pass done. You can feel the menthol, it's not in your eyes and not bringing tears to your eyes yet, but it certainly has a cooling effect. OSP soaps were available from Pasteurs, I think, at one point. I'm not sure if they still hold stock for anybody in the States. Well, they're no longer available. I don't think James has any intention to return to soap making and the aggravations that go with it from a small single man artisan perspective. Which is a shame because he did have a good soap base. But again, it's not going to punch you in the face with the same strength. The menthol is certainly cooling off the skin now. I'm just looking at the audio bars on my camera screen as to what the microphone's picking up. Let's see, against the grain pass. This blade has been remarkably smooth in every razor I've tried it in so far. I maybe will push it to see how many shaves we get out of it. we are done. Time for a face wash and stop this little nick on the lips. See you in a minute. Bit of cold water. And with a bit of face, alum block. Just run it over the weepers and the cut. That was my fault on the lip. I don't use alum very often, but so if you use alum, do you leave it on or do you wash it off? I've done both. So there's the block. Let's give it a dry, otherwise it disappears by itself really if it's left damp. And I'll put it back in the little cardboard sleeve. That's an Osma alum block. Yeah, in the past we've left alum on, and today I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse just to see what happens, apart from it tasting horrible. And because there's some weepers, I'm not going to rag the skin, I'm just going to dab it. Just to give them a chance to, the alum to do its job and for them to close up. I found this in my stuff in my cupboard. L'Oreal Men Expert Post Shave Gel with an ice cool effect. So we've had menthol, let's have a bit of cooling. I know why I bought this. I bought this to take on hold with me at Tenerife a few years ago. So it is basically a clear gel. It looks like a shampoo. It's hardly got any effect whatsoever. If you want a recently really cold Alcalado Glacial, which is available. This is mentholated splash. This stuff is as cold as they come. There's a little cut, open them back up. Right, what do we use today? Quick recap. The soap was, and still is, OSP, the Obsessive Soap Perfectionist. Lemon, peppermint and menthol. Tallow based soap made by OSP. We're no longer producing soaps, but very good base, really nice soap and quite refreshing. There's a bit of heat around. And that was lathered up with a 26mm HL Theta bulb fan Badger or bulb fan brush, which hasn't been dried yet. Towel, just stuck it in so it looks like you're knocking one out. Unless you're Scott Newman, in which case it's probably just little movements like that. Hey up Scott, you alright mate? You managed to escape abuse for most of the video. And that's how it comes out, so to speak. There we go. The razor was the Pills 101 NE. Fully stainless. Thor's hammer. So you can put nails in with it. And the blade was the Gentleman's Super Platinum ×7 on its 4th use. That's it folks, we're done. Any questions, comments or anything else, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.